So for this class exercise, you're going to create a animation of the lip sync animation. So you are going to animate the lips, okay? Different shapes of the mouth, okay, and the lips. So you can based on the dialogue, okay, and then you can create a character with the head and with different shapes of the mouth, okay. So just like the English pronunciation, basically the mouth will move based on the vowels. So which is the A, I, O, U. So you can create different shape of the mouth so that you can animate based on the dialogue. So in this exercise, I'm using the AI to create a character, and I have also created different layers to put the shapes of the mouth in different layers, okay, so that I can animate in After Effects. So in this exercise, you will see that I focus on the mouth. Okay, you see that I create different shapes of the mouth. Okay, because based on some of the dialogues, and sometimes you need to create a shape of the mouth which is closing the lips. Okay, for some of the sound like so you need to create the shape like this. Okay, and totally I use 10 different mouth shapes in this exercise, but actually it should be more than that, because for some of the animation you will know that we are not just animate our lips, we also animate our facial expression. For example, maybe the character is very angry and he's also talking. Okay, and then you will find that the shape of the mouth is different. Okay, from a normal expression. Okay, so actually we need to create a lot of facial expression and also the shape of the mouth so that we can animate in After Effects later. Okay, so once you finish drawing the character in AI, you can now import in After Effects. I do it in AI, so I import the AI file here, and I import as composition. And here's my animation. The size is fine because I've already set it in AI. So it's already full height then. And I also import my audio, and this is the audio. I provide two audios for you. One is male, the sound of a male, and then the other one is from a female. So you can pick yourself, okay, if you create a character which is a female, so you can choose the audio of the female. And here is my composition. I double click it and you will find all the layers. Okay, there's 10 layers, which is the mouth. Okay, the first 10 layers, you can see that I have renamed the file very good, and then I will know that what are they, what are this. And also I need to adjust the duration of the video, because the dialogue is 6 seconds and 20 frames, so I change the setting of this composition first, and then I right click, select all these 10 mouth layers, and then right click P-compose. I rename it as a mouth. Here are the mouth layers. Okay, you can see that I have 10 from 1 to 10. So I only need to adjust this new composition as 10 frame. So if you got 5 layers of the mouth, and then you need to create a comb of 5 frames. So for each of these layers, I need 1 frame only. So I will just adjust it, and then select them all, right click, keyframe assistant, okay. Okay, so that you can see that this is the layers of the mouth. So I can go back to my composition, sorry. Go back to my composition, yeah, like this. And you will see that for each of the layer, okay, for frame 1, I've got shape 1. I got frame number 2, I got the shape number 2, okay. So, and then now I create a new adjustment layer. This is the adjustment layer to have some control of the mouth, so that I can use this control, use this adjustment layer to set up the animation of the mouth. And I rename it mouth control. So you have to make sure the name should be the same, okay, as the adjustment layer. And then I copy this script, the first two, and then go back to the composition of the mouth. And then I will go to layer, time, enable time remap. And then go to the time remap, go to animation, add expression. So you can copy and paste, okay, the script that I just showed you. And remember, in this blanket, the mouth control, it should be exactly the same as the name that you rename the adjustment layer. Okay, if your adjustment layer is ABC, you should have ABC in this blanket. Okay, and I find a sort error here because in the mouth control, okay, I don't have the slider control yet, because I haven't created yet. So it keep asking me where is the slider control. Okay, so no worry, we'll fix it later. Let me rename this composition. Okay, because it's quite confused. This is the lips. I'm worried. I remember that it's the shape of the mouth, so I rename it lip sync animation, so that I won't confuse with the mouth. Lip sync animation, yes, that's fine. So the warning is keep here. Is no worry. We will fix it very soon. Okay, now go back to the adjustment layer, which is we name it as mouth control. So go to the effects and search slider, and you will see the slider control, and then we drag it to the mouth control layers. So now we got the slider control. So the warning is gone, okay, because we have already created. Okay, go back to the slider control, and then go to slider, right click, add a value. Because I've got 10 shapes of the mouth. So I should using 1 to 10 to control my mouth. Okay, so I added the value so that the slider is within 1 to 10. Okay, we don't have 100, right? We don't have 100 of the different shapes of the mouth. Okay, so we only got 10, so I create 10. So for other facial expression, for example, maybe you have create a number shapes of eyes. You can also using as the same method. Okay, just like me, you can see that I have got 2 shapes of the eyes, and then I will right click these 2 layers, and then I using the copy compose to add these 2 layers there, and then you can see the eye R, okay, and then I also create a adjustment layer, and this time this adjustment layer is controlling the eye. Okay, so we name it again because it's quite confusing because we got so many control. For example, we may got a control for the eye, we got the control of the mouth, maybe we got another control for the eyebrow. Okay, so many different controls, so you have to rename it very clearly. And then I go back to this composition. R means the white eyes. Okay, and then I change the setting, the duration of this comb to 2 frame because I only got 2 actually. Okay, just like what we did for the mouth, we only create 1 frame for each of the layer, and then I just put it like this. Okay, so for the frame number 1, we got a big eye. We got frame 2, we got a closed eye. So exactly doing the same thing, go to the time remapping and add an expression in time remap. So remember the script, add expression and paste the script here. And remember the blanket, you have to rename it again to match the name that you have just created. So this time I added the value from 1 to 2. Okay, let's start working on the animation. We drag the audio clips into the timeline, and you see this audio, and I will showing the waveform so that I can easily to understand where is the sound. Okay, so I just adjust the duration of some of the clips. So you can see this is the waveform, and you will see the some of the signal is here. Okay, so that you can base on the signal, and then you can study what is the shape of that audio, and then you can create some animation for the lips. Okay, for example, I can see that maybe there's a sound here, and then I can pick, okay, from 1 to 10 because I've got 10. I can pick which mouth is the best, okay, for this audio. Okay, maybe I pick this one. Okay, I think this is good, and then I set a key here so I can test. Okay, over here I think that the mouth should be closed, so I pick one I got feel. So I think maybe this one is the best. And I listen again. So you can pick any mouth shapes that you have created. Okay, based on the dialogue. And then you can looking at a mirror of yourself, and then you can looking at your lips, okay, and then you can see how your lips doing, and then you can key exactly the same.
login 係電腦 log 電腦 login login 同埋喺同埋喺
Okay, so go back to the keyframes that you have just created, and you can looking at the first two keyframes, and then you will see that actually from frame one, the first keyframe and the second keyframe, there's so many different shape of the mouth, okay, because the animation is changed. So you have to add something here. You have to right click it to the keyframe and set the toggle hold key so that you can see that the first frame is the mouth should be look much better. So you have to do exactly the same for other keys, toggle hold key.
咁你喺電腦 login 同埋喺電腦用
So you
webmail
can see that.
咁你喺電腦 login 同埋喺電腦用 webmail 得同埋喺電腦同埋喺同埋喺同埋同埋喺電 喺電腦同埋喺電腦用 webmail。webmail 用 webmail 得唔得啊？得唔得啊？得唔得啊？咁你喺電腦 login 同埋喺電腦用 webmail 得唔得啊？咁你喺電腦 login 同埋喺電腦用 webmail 得唔得啊？咁你喺電腦 login 同埋喺電腦用 webmail 得唔得啊？咁你喺電腦 login 同埋喺電腦用 webmail 得唔得啊？咁你喺電腦 login 同埋喺電腦用 webmail 得唔得啊？